Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone for the Gita course session. So let us start with a short kirtan. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yamuna Tira Banachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Everyone. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Everyone please. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. A bit louder, please. Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jai Jai Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada. युगधर्म हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय, जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. So we'll chant the Mangalacharan prayers. Please repeat. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuronmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratushe Namaha. He Krishna Karuna Sindho Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye. Vancha kalpatarobhyascha Kripa sindhubhya evacha Patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mokam karoti vachalam pangum langhayate girim yatkripatam vande Shri Guru Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. So welcome everyone and thank you very much for coming in such rains, making it for a satsang to hear a bald person. In the age of Kali, going for a movie is easy. In the age of Kali, going to a restaurant is very easy. Going to an outing is also easy. Shopping is also easy. But coming to satsang is very, very difficult. Very difficult. I was just, one devotee was driving me till here. So from morning, the youth team of our ISKCON Whitefield is out distributing passes in the PGs. So there are a lot of PGs, right? The bachelor's stay. So in 2017, even I used to go and distribute passes to invite them because we're starting a new youth program for unmarried boys between the age group of 18 to 35. They have got a different needs, so different sessions for them. So they were telling that most of the PGs now have got converted into co-live. So male and female can stay together. And then today, he was giving me the report in the car while coming that the same bed people are sleeping, same room they're staying. I was just thinking how horrible the situation is. Just to joke, I was telling them that you people missed all these opportunities. But then on a serious note, we can understand that how degrading or how degraded the Kali Yuga is going to be in future. And also, I don't know when your kids are going to grow, at the another 15, 20 years, I don't know what all things are going to happen. Because now itself there's so much of degradation. With time, they'll be like, I cannot imagine also, right? So much of pre-mixing, so much of nonsense. Now people might say, now I was giving this class to some college students. I'll not name the college. So I was talking about various different things, various adult topics, how to maintain purity and all that. So one boy said, देखिए प्रभु जी, वो है और उसकी गर्लफ्रेंड है, ना उसको प्रॉब्लम है ना उसकी गर्लफ्रेंड को प्रॉब्लम है, आपको क्या प्रॉब्लम है? What is your problem? Problem किसी को कुछ नहीं है. There's no problem to anyone. But the thing is, if the purity is not maintained, a person cannot be happy, cannot be satisfied. This is a fact. Initially, we might feel, it's all nice. Now, all the nonsense of this world is nice. But then, no. The same thing will put us in such a great misery with time. Because please understand, we are spirit souls. We are not this body. So any amount of jugglery that we do on the bodily platform, it cannot give us happiness and satisfaction. It's only on the soul platform we can get happiness. And on the soul platform, we have the satsang, we have the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, hearing, reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. Nothing else is going to help us, for sure. Nothing. So in the age of Kali, people don't understand this fact. But those who understand are very intelligent, because they are going to make most of it of their human form of life, right? So I was feeling very nice. I was thinking maybe my volunteers will be there and I'll be there, so we'll do some kirtan and go after that. But thank you all assembled today, even in such heavy rains. This was even in my initial days of Krishna consciousness. I used to make it a point that come what may, I'll never miss the session. Now in Mumbai, you know how it rains. So one day it was raining so much. Sunday evening, so I used to go to my mentor's house. In the house, there will be program. So Sunday evenings, I used to go. And my parents were like, see, all the trains have been stopped. The buses are stopped. How will you go? Don't go. I don't know what happened to me. I think I was in second year or third year engineering. I started crying, tears. And my mother looked at me and is like, Pakka tu satsang ko hi ja raha hai na? Where are you going? An engineering student crying. You're not able to bear that. But then one thing which I always had in my heart, that Krishna can be attracted only by our sincerity. And sincerity is shown when we go out of our comfort zone to hear about Krishna, to sing about Krishna. Krishna's mercy is attracted. And such devotees can progress. I've seen in my own life. I've seen in so many devotees' lives who have gone out of the way, who have proved their sincerity. They are the ones who will like zoom, going higher and higher and higher. And today's topic is also very nice. So today's topic is the ultimate perfection. So we're discussing this topic again from Bhagavad Gita. And we dedicate this presentation to Srila Prabhupada, because of whom we at least know what is perfection now, or at least we know that there is something called as perfection of human form, right? We are not in illusion like so many people of this world. So many things we're going to discuss today, and some of the slides will be eye-opener, some of the slides will be tight slap on the face. Please take it. Lord Krishna's estimation of this world. Let's start with this topic. So there's a nice saying, unless you hear it from the horse's mouth, don't listen to a jackass. So I remember a small joke. So a sadhu gave a horse, not to a person. And then how to ride that horse? There were 2 mantras those were given. What were those mantras? The mantras were, if he wants to start the horse, then he has to say, thank God. And the horse will start. The horse will start going. And when he has to stop the horse, yes, at that time he should say, save me. Now I was very happy. Acha horse ho gaya ekdam. And he started saying, thank God. And the horse is like moving, running in fact. And then again, he's continuing, thank God, thank God, thank God. The speed is increasing. And finally, he came at the mountain cliff. He was about to fall. And at that time, he loudly shouted, save me! And the horse stopped. And then he said, thank God. Anyways, since horse came, I said this. See, about this world, many people might comment many things. But the one who has created this world, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 10th chapter, Shloka 8, Aham sarvasya prabhavo mattas sarva pravartate iti matva bhajante ma bodha bhava samanvitaha. So he says that everything comes from me. So he is the creator. The first shloka of Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, first shloka, chapter 1. It says, Janmadyasya tonvayad itaratas charthe svabhignaswarat. Janma Adi, he is the creator, he is the maintainer, he is the destroyer. So today morning I gave a class on this. So he is the creator. So let's ask Krishna, what is his opinion about this world? Let's try to understand what Krishna feels about this world, because he can actually tell what this world is all about. He can give a proper title, a proper stamp to this world. So before that, some Sanskrit jugglery we'll do so that we understand nicely. So a place to eat is called as what? Bhojanalaya. All the Gita course previous participants are speaking. Let others answer. Bhojanalaya. So jahan bhojan mile usko kehte hain bhojan alay. Alay means place. Bhojan means the substance, right? So bhojan alay. So bhojanalaya. And on a Sunday evening when it rains, place of drinking, what it is called as? Sanskrit words. अरे बोलिए, शर्माइए मत, इतना क्या शर्मा रहे आप लोग हैं? Madira alay, yes, Madiralay. Madiralay. Place of study. Vidyalay, very nice. The place of books. Okay, Pustakalay or Granthalay. So alay means the place and the substance is there in front. So Granthalay, Bhojanalay, etc., etc. Yes. Now there's a question which you have to ask. What is this world called as? Alay we know. Yes, Prabhu is realized. Yes. So what is this world called as? Which alay? And Krishna is talking about this. A very, very important shloka. Please repeat. Mamupaitya punarjanma dukkhalayam shashvatam napnuvanti mahatmanah samsiddhim paramam gataha. Yes, Mataji's translation.
After attaining the great truth, who are yogis and devotees, never return to the temple world. It is full of misery. It is have attained the highest. Gita, chapter 8.
So Krishna has given a stamp. He says, which alay? Which alay? Pakka? हाँ चलिए everyone realize looks like बहुत दुख है life में दुखालय. So Krishna calls this world as dukkhalay and ashashvatam. These two words are very, very important. Dukkhalay means a place which is full of misery, and ashashvatam means temporary. So this world is temporary and full of miseries. Now see, if he says in one shloka, we can understand, theek hai. But then he repeats the same thing in the next chapter. Kim punar brahmanaha punya bhakta rajarashayasthatha anityam sukham lokam imam prapya bhajasva mam. Yes, Prabhuji's translation.
How much more this is so about the idea of Brahmanas, the devotees and the simple fools. Therefore, temporary and God engage in loving service and
Yes. So it is again said, anityam. What was the word in the previous shloka for anityam? Ashashvatam. And for asukham lokam? Dukkhalayam. So look at this. Krishna is making it very clear in these two shlokas that this world is dukkhalayam, a place full of misery. And we all are searching for what? Arey Vah. All intelligent people together. Everyone in this world is searching for happiness. Everyone. See, to be very frank, if we are coming for satsang also, what are we searching? Happiness. That's what. Prasadam will give happiness. Prasadam will give happiness, no doubt. So anything that we do in life, everyone is searching for happiness. No, I've seen, in fact, I also experienced before, around 10, 12 years back when I used to watch movies. So when you go to theater with a lot of expectation that this movie will be very nice or whatever, and if it's a dabba movie, you come out and then you're so frustrated. I wasted so much of money. And on the new year, I know there's a trend somehow, 31st of December, the bhari khana. Ghar pe khana banana is paap that day. So bhari khana is that. So this is how we used to follow. And then that day, if the food is not good, you go out and so much of expectation, nice food will eat, but so much of crowd will be there, something they'll cook and give. So again, frustration if the food is not nice, right? Because everyone in this world is expecting happiness for themselves. But the worst thing is that Krishna is saying this world is full of misery. So it's like searching happiness in the world of misery is like searching for a very, very precious jewel in the garbage bin. What is the probability of that? 0. Same thing is here. Now, someone might say, Arey, what are you speaking? Is Krishna pessimistic? Is Krishna pessimistic? Because he has branded this entire world as Dukkhalayam. Why has he done that? Aren't we having fun in this world? None of you have fun in this world. Now, how are you living there? Some happiness will be there right here and there. But then the happiness of this world, as Krishna says, is ashashvatam. See, everyone is searching for permanent happiness, everlasting, ever increasing, right? Which can be shared with loved ones. This is what is the happiness that everyone is searching for. But then we don't get that. Yes. We get flickering happiness. Very, very flickering happiness in this world. We'll discuss about that very soon now in this coming slides. But let's analyze Krishna's mode here. Is he pessimistic? Let's compare all the sessions that we had in the past, and I'll put that together and we'll discuss this. Yes. Tell me the equivalents in terms of Bhagavad Gita, uniform. So when a person, okay, let me explain. Now all of you are sober people, pious people. You might have not gone to jail, so you may not know. So in a jail, when the person is put, first the uniform is given to that person. Yes, and then punishment is given. He has to work very hard, and so many other things are there. So like that, when we are put in this material body, when we are sent to this material world, what is the uniform? The body. How many bodies we have? I mean, how many different species we have? 84 lakh species. 84 different varieties of dresses are there. All tailor-made. Yes, all are fashion designed. Whichever we want, we can wear. Shackles. When a person is chained, if he commits a very, very great offense, a great crime, offense, or chain, shackles. What are the shackles in this material world which we cannot see? Okay. Oh, responsibility. Okay. What else? No, in terms of Gita course, Baba, आप लोग layman terms में बात कर रहे हैं अभी, हैं? Sense gratification. Oh, addictions. 3 modes of material nature. हाँ, अभी समझा. Remember golden chain, silver chain, iron chain? Say yes. You all remember. So 3 modes of material nature are like those chains which shackle us in this material world. And behind the bar, someone said the 6 anarthas: lust, anger, greed, envy, pride, illusion. And then the person is made to work hard, and every day, all of us have this experience of, working hard for the livelihood. And who is the jailer in this world? Maya. Maya is also called as Durga. So Durga means fort. So this entire world is like a fort. Material creation is like a fort. And who is the superintendent, or the one who is the caretaker of this fort, is Durga. And she is the one who has Trishul in her hand. Now this Trishul signifies a lot of things. So the Trishul has got 3 points, very sharp. So these 3 points, or in the trident, it basically represents the 3 great miseries that we have in this world. The first one is called as Adi Atmika Klesha. Adi Atmika means what? The sufferings caused by body and mind. So the World Health Organization has declared this, that 90% of the problem in this world is caused by one's own mind. When I was doing this e-counseling service on ISKCON Desire Tree, most of the questions will be related to mind only. How to control the mind. My mind has gone crazy. Uncontrolled thoughts are coming, so on and so forth. So many people are struggling because of this, mind and body. That is called as Adhyatmika Klesha. The second one, the second point in the trident, it represents Adi Bhautika Klesha, the sufferings caused by others. So when the other living entities cause suffering to us, that is called as Adi Bhautika Klesha. Everyone will have at least one person. Everyone is smiling. Yes, at least one person will be there in our life. But if someone says, no, there is no one, one mosquito will do the job. See, no one can escape. There's a riddle for college students, and I have to make it more interactive and more this one. So I made a riddle. That is, no one wants it, but everyone gets it. That is these 3 miseries. Yes. Adi Bhautika, caused by other living entities. Adi Daivika Klesha, that is by natural calamities. Now see, even if you're a person who is having best of the best house with all the protection possible, best of the best cars, whatever you might have, and a lot of bank balance is there, but one tsunami comes, what will you do? Right? So we had gone to Puri, right? So we had this ocean bath. So me and my boys, we had nice time in the waters almost for 30-40 minutes. So one of the devotee, what he was doing is, with the waves are coming and he's standing like this. And he's saying, Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath. I'm looking at him and laughing. This is how everyone in this world behaves. We think that we'll be able to stop, but we cannot. Now scientists, they said that, okay, when the natural calamity is going to come, we'll tell half an hour before or some time before. But then even if they tell sometime before, firstly, who is going to believe? Because belief is a big problem in this world. And even if we believe, where will we escape? And while escaping, we'll carry some things from the house. The point is we cannot escape from these three sufferings. What are these? Adi, Adhyatmika, Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika. No one, be it a small kid or an adult, a very rich person or a pauper, a poor person, be it male, female, everywhere, equality is there now. Everyone will suffer. No one can escape. So that is a trident that she has. But why this trident? She's using this trident and she's poking us, everyone. Get out from here, get out from here, get out from here. But now we have become so conditioned, so conditioned. She's poking us and we are like, or maro, hit me more, hit me more. This is the unfortunate situation that we are in. So this world is basically like a jail. And we have come here for a very, very important thing. That is for rectifying ourselves, for transforming ourselves. And reality of the world is this. Lot of advertisement of happiness. I think I need not explain this. We have discussed a lot about advertisement. And I'm sure you might be seeing that. And everyone is trying their own ways, innovative ways to be happy. This is a very, very, very wonderful thing. Every generation thinks the previous generation was foolish. They feel, my parents don't know anything, they're useless people. They don't know how to enjoy. And the parents over there, they used to feel, my parents are not knowing anything, useless people. But then I will show how to enjoy life. It's almost like, have you seen in the sugarcane juice corner, that shop, they'll put the sugar cane and then remove from here again, put it some 3-4 times they'll do, and full juice is removed and they throw that. And a very, very intelligent person from this century, he picks that up and then he's chewing from one side. There's no juice coming out. And then he's like, maybe I'm not trying properly. Let me put it from front. Let me put it from side. And then he throws it and he's like, there's no juice, and he goes away. Then other person comes, hey, fool, you don't know how to chew? Look at me now, I'll do. Yes, he throws, and the next generation people, they'll pick it up. So in this way, what is happening? Everyone knows in this world, if you ask this question, ask the simple question. Was there any person in this world who was happy? Was he completely satisfied? I'm not talking about spiritualists. People who are on the material platform. I'm talking about them. Ask this question, was there anyone? No one is there as such. And we are like, I will show it's me. I will try my best and show it's me who will be satisfied completely and happy on the material platform. Not possible. So in this way, people are finding out innovative ways. Nowadays, marriages are happening in a very, very hilarious ways. Somehow that video I saw, parachute mein shadi ho raha hai. No, parachute mein shadi. I don't know what. And the worst part, I don't know what happened. They were like just garlanding each other and the parachute bursted and they fell down in the waters. Can you imagine? Parachute is going on the ocean and there they're exchanging the garland and there it bursts and they fall down from there. Oh. And another, this I saw. Some nonsense people want to do. There was a crane which was lifting. There was a stage and the crane was lifting the boy and the girl, and the fire is there from both the sides, and they're come up on the stage. And somehow something happens and the crane just leaves them and they fall down like anything. Some nonsense people want to do. Yes. But we might externally feel it's nonsense, but then people are searching, right? They're searching for something. They're searching कि वैसे शादी करके मेरे मम्मी पापा खुश नहीं तो शायद मैं ऐसे करके खुश रहूं. Yes. And their kids will think something else. Their kids will think शादी करना ही नहीं है, कोले में रहेंगे जाके. Why to waste time and money? So people want to try different innovative ways. And that's how you see now in the age of Kali, anything which crawls and flies and walks, people kill and eat. People are not satisfied. Anything and everything that is living, people want to kill and eat. And everyone is just searching for one thing, happiness. Arey kahin to kuch mil jaye, kahin to kuch ras mil jaye. Everyone is searching for this. So different ways, innovative ways. I don't know what is so blissful to eat a snake. I was seeing the Chinese market. Snakes were hanging, crabs were hanging. I don't know what all these people eat. Yes. Anyways, we have to have prasadam. We'll not speak more about this. The next one is, some even get happiness in this world, no doubt. But then, with time, the happiness goes away. And it's a known fact. I don't think I need to explain in India, at least, all these things. Now, what is the logic of happiness? Let's try to understand. What is actually happiness? When we are searching for happiness, what actually gives us bliss? This slide is an eye opener, for all of us. The first one is the anticipation of achieving something that gives happiness. Like, for example, someone is going to buy a car or a house or whatever, and then when the loan is sanctioned, when he has got enough savings or whatever, and then he goes to buy the house. So going and buying the house, that gives a lot of happiness. Now, staying in that house, how much happiness the person gets is a question mark. Same thing when a student slogs like anything to get into IIT, BITS or whatever it is. After getting into the college, the same. But that happiness, I was telling in previous classes, when I got admission in one of such colleges, when a father came to drop, I looked at the board and I was like so happy. Oh my, I'm successful, everything is done. And when I came to hostel, I understood it's one and the same. When I sat in the first class, in the college, same. There's no difference. So what gives us happiness is the anticipation of a particular thing. That gives happiness. Ye mujhe milega. That gives happiness, right? So recently in the yatra, I met one of the devotee boy who was there with us, and then he got married. He was so happy that he's going to get married. He's going to get married. Going to get married was giving him so much of happiness. But on the day of marriage, till now, he's having his own time, which is not very happy. So going to get or going to do this particular thing gives happiness, not the thing in itself. Please analyze this. I can go on describing with a lot of examples, but analyze this particular statement. Going to do it or going to get it. This statement gives happiness, not the thing in itself. And the second thing is this: comparison of status. This is something which is very common. When you compare with people, and when we're a little bit more than others, we feel happy. Yes, what is appraisal all about? It's all about that. Yes, something better than others. Something better than others. Right. So in this way, we see that when we compare and when we see a delta difference between the others and ourselves, and where we are higher, we get a lot of happiness. But when we are lower, we are very, very miserable. Very, very miserable. Like, for example, I don't know how much you people are all well to do, but still I'll give this example. Say at the end of class, everyone is given an envelope. For students, this works. They're paupers, they don't have anything as such. So for students, I tell this. And everyone has got some money is kept in that, and they go and then open. So one person removes 500 rupees and very happy. Second person also has 500 rupees. Yes. Now he calls up his friend, and his friend says, I've got 2,000 rupee note in my envelope. Now the person was so happy and jumping, ki free mein paisa mil gaya. He'll be so morose. What did I do to Kartikeya Das? Why he didn't give me? Yes, why more to him? Why not more to me? Now look at this, is called as a comparison. So comparison gives happiness. So these are the two things: anticipating of something or someone gives happiness, or the comparison of status gives happiness. And in this world, happiness is this. Happiness is like this. Not happiness is not this. Happiness is like this. Where the person has to work so very hard. In my college days, I used to eat a lot of this. And I used to always have a question that why these buns are so big and the substance in between is so small. And then with time, when it was put on the slide, then I understood, oh, happiness of this world is like this. People work so hard, that is like the two buns. And then the happiness that they get is the little substance in between. That's how it is. You take up anything for that matter, anything that you work very hard for, analyze how much hard work you have put and how much happiness you have got. You'll understand that how much relevant this particular photo is. But this is more of a modern example. Let me take you all to Mahabharata. In Mahabharata, there is a very nice example. A nice analogy. Look at this photo. I'll explain this. Now, a man who was there, he was in the jungle. So this is the discussion between Vidura and Dhritarashtra. Vidura is telling this to Dhritarashtra. So Vidura is giving a very, very important analogy for understanding, so that Dhritarashtra can understand that how difficult it is when it comes to our situation in this age, or in this material world. So a person was in the forest, and then a mad elephant started chasing him. Then he climbed the tree, and then he came to the branch, and somehow the elephant was still standing, but elephant couldn't do much. But what happened is somehow he slipped from that tree, but then he was holding the branch. Now what happened is the elephant is there on that side. He's feeling that he's somewhat saved, but then he's looking down. There are a lot of poisonous snakes, and they're ready to devour him, kill him. Now he looks on the branch, and there are two mounts. One is white, two rats. One is white, one is black. And they're eating up the branch. It's just a matter of time that the branch will break and the person will fall. And then there is a honeycomb on the branch. So when he moves his body, the honeycomb is moving and the honeybees are coming and biting the person. Now, in all these miseries, look at the misery that the person is going through. If he goes back, he can go back also, climb the branch and go back. But then elephant is waiting for him. Mahaprasade Govinde. He'll hit him nicely. And now the snakes are down. As soon as he falls down, done, all the snakes will kill him. And he's holding that and the bees are biting him. He's not having fun time there. And he's seeing the rats. He knows very well it's just a matter of time that the branch is going to fall down. In all this, what is happening, Since the branch is getting, he's shaking the branch because bees are biting him and all that. So during that time, some drops of honey are falling from the honeycomb. And this person, so the first drop fell somewhere on his face and he could make out it's honey, and then he just licked it. And after that, he made it a point to keep his tongue out and the honey falls. Now in this entire scene, what is happening is he's in a very, very precarious condition, very critical situation. And as soon as the honey falls in the tongue and he takes his tongue inside and he forgets the entire world. He started relishing that honey. He completely forgot. That's what is our situation. That's what is our situation. So let me tell you what it signifies. So man who is hanging there is all of us. And then when it comes to the elephant, it is the death that is chasing us continuously. Continuously. And it will not leave us just like that. I always say this. When we all were born, the birthday was given to us. And we celebrate it. Now every year. Happy birthday to you. And then we yes, so many things we do. Obviously, all that is Western. Yes, Agni Dev ko foo kar dete, and then we cut the cake and whatever. So we know our birthday, so we celebrate. But the fact is, the day we are born, we are also given the death day also. But that is kept secret. I give this example of the time bomb. So as soon as we are born, the time bomb, the time is set, and tick, 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 it goes on. And that tick, tick sound we can hear only in the Gita class. Because only in Gita classes reminders are given. So my mother always says, whenever I call her, I'll remind her. Say, already crossed 50. You don't have much time. Make sure you practice bhakti nicely. And she was telling her, yesterday only I met my friend. She was telling, you look so young. See, in the age of Kali, no, we cannot. The problem is, see, Dhritarashtra Maharaj in Ramayana, what happened is, so one day he was looking into the mirror and he found white hair on his ear. This is how the white hair comes first here. He looked at and then he found white hair and he's like, oh, I'm becoming old. I should give my kingdom to Lord Ramchandra and go away from this kingdom to do tapasya. Now people see that, oh, white hair, let me color it. Now tell me, where is the question of feeling old? And there's so many advertisements, anti-aging cream and this and that or whatever. This is called as being in illusion voluntarily. I'm not old. So in this way, this death that is there will always be chasing us, will never leave us. This is the point. Whatever we do, no, we cannot. And then that is the elephant. And then we have the black and the white rats. So it is the day and night. With every day and night, what is happening? The branch is coming down. Yes. And when it comes to the hissing snakes, they're the big obstacles in life, very, very big obstacles in life, which are taking us closer to death. And the honeybees are day-to-day problems. A little bit they'll bite and then they'll shoo, shoo, and then again another will bite and then that's the day-to-day problems. And the sweet honey is the flickering happiness that we get sometime here and there. Because without that drop of honey, this world cannot go on the way it is going on. Not possible. Yes. Since we have these honey drops, every one of us we have some honey drops, maybe in the form of bonus, appraisal, promotion, new job, a new house, new car, and then the newborn baby, new marriage, or whatever it is. Those are the drops of honey which are there. And you know what? These drops of honey, even in the lives of devotees, I've seen these drops of honey makes us forget even Krishna, devotional service. One of my friends said this. Now I cannot ever forget this. I think almost in every Gita course session I will tell this. That I was telling him that chant Hare Krishna. Krishna is our maintainer, etc., etc. Philosophy. I was telling him, and he's like, "See, Kartikeya, I don't think I need Krishna as of now." I said, "Okay, Hare Krishna." Then now through now. Can you imagine this? That's how people are. Now, when our volunteers, the youth volunteers are going out PG to PG, so people are directly saying, not interested. They're all bogus. They say that it's a Gita course session and only for youth, boys, etc. Saying we're not interested. Not interested. Yes. Anyways, you all will get all these replies when your kids grow. Hopefully, such a reply shouldn't come. But surely the external influence will make them speak all this nonsense. That's what is happening. So in this way here, we see, and the person coming in the chariot is Krishna or Sri Guru, and the Sri Guru says, "Are, haath thamo mera, I'll help you. Hold my hand." And then he's looking at him in doubt. Yes. If I hold his hand, what will happen? Are Baba, you'll be saved. Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Lord Krishna, Sri Guru, they are the ones who are there on the chariot who have come to save us. But then we are so intelligent, we think out of box all the time. And there also we start thinking out of box. No, I'll save myself. But one thing is very clear, we can escape this material world only and only by the mercy of Guru and Krishna. There is no other way apart from this. So this is our situation. Now, how to balance? This is a very, very important thing. How to balance spiritual life, material life. How to adjust this imbalance? Please repeat. Daivi Hesha Gunamai Mama Maya Duratyaya Mam Evaye Prapadyante Maya Metam Tarantite. Yes, Mataji, someone can read?
Divine energy of mind and taking of the free mode of material nature is difficult, but those who have surrendered unto me that
Yes. So Krishna is talking about a very, very important thing. To cross this Bhavasagara is difficult. You cannot do it. Yes, he's clearly saying, "Tumse nahi ho paega." But then he's giving a solution. Surrender unto me, I will take care. Same mood is there in this shloka, very, very important shloka from Bhagavad Gita, 18th chapter, 66th verse. Please repeat. Sarva dharman parityajya Mam ekam sharanam vraja Aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma suchah. Prabhuji's translation.
All the varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions.
Yes. So twice, just not just in these two shlokas, the many shlokas where Krishna is saying, just surrender unto me, I will take care. So this is the fearlessness that Lord is bestowing on all of us. That just surrender unto me. Now the surrender word, obviously it's very deep. At our level, surrender means to practice bhakti by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. That's surrender for us at our level. So it's a very, very important point to note that only Lord can save us. We don't have that capacity to save ourselves. Please understand. Our endeavor in this material world to save ourselves is swimming in the ocean and thinking one day I'll reach the bank of the ocean. Just imagine you're left in between the ocean and then you're a best swimmer. You're won biggest of the biggest awards in this world. and you are swimming. Tell me, what is the probability that the person will reach the shore? It's unending. Everywhere is just water. Our situation is like that. But then that swimming shows our desperate, it shows that we are desperate to attain Krishna, to go back to him. So at that time, a rescue helicopter comes. Krishna comes, and then he picks us up, right? And we have so many examples like that in the Shastra. So we have Gajendra, we have Prahlad Maharaj. Someday we will have elaborate pastimes just on these wonderful pastimes. I'll elaborate on this. Gajendra, an elephant, was stuck, but in the previous life, he was Indradyumna Maharaj. And then he started offering prayers, calling out to the Lord. Initially, he was trying his best. First, his wives came. So many wives were there. All of them were pulling him out of the waters. But he was caught very badly in the waters. And then so many other people came. Other male elephants came. They were trying to pull. It was not possible. And then he himself was trying for thousands of years. He was not able to come out. And finally, he understood, I cannot do it myself. And then he picked up the lotus flower, started offering prayers. And at the same time, see, Krishna will wait. He is not an uninvited guest in our life. He will never come. He's not Atiti. You have to call him. Then he'll come. Yes. So when Gajendra called, at that time, Lord came. Lord came immediately on Garuda. At some places it is said that Garuda was slow. So Lord put Garuda back of him and he started flying to save his devotee. Yes. And look at the other photo, Prahlad Maharaj, 5-year-old boy. So he is one of my favorite personalities in Srimad Bhagavatam. 5-year-old kid. Maybe our Goloka kid, some kid will be there, 5-year-old. 5-year-old kid always chanting the holy names of the Lord and completely dependent on the Lord to such an extent that he never called out for help also. But he was so much dependent on the Lord, always chanting the holy names, that Lord was in anxiety to save him all the time. All the time, Lord was in anxiety. And whenever he was put in trouble, Lord would come and save him in various ways. So this is the thing. We cannot escape this material world, but when we surrender on to Krishna, take his shelter by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna will save us for sure, no doubt about that. So many times devotional service or devotion is misunderstood. People feel bhakti means renunciation. That's how people feel. Bhakti karna matlab aise hi ho jayega. That's not the fact. Yes. And Arjuna is asking this question, that can you please tell me what is best, renunciation or devotion? And then Krishna is answering. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Sanyasah Karma Yogascha Nishreyasa Karavubhav Tayostu Karma Sanyasa Karma Yogo Vishishyate. Someone can read the translation. He's reading. Yes, read. He's trying from so long. Yes.
Personality of God had replied, we devotion are both both in devotional service is better than
Yes. So basically, bhakti is much better than sannyas. That's what is spoken about here. So bhakti can be practiced anywhere and everywhere. Sthane sthita. In one of the shlokas from our Shastra, it says, Sthane sthita. Wherever you are, in that place, you can practice devotional service. Especially the ones who are married. See, please understand, you don't have option of leaving the family. Both male and female sitting here in front of me. Not allowed. When you're a bachelor, you have an option. I was fortunate to know there was an option. Yes. So in bachelor life, there is an option. Either this or either that. Either get married or remain celibate throughout life. But then once a person gets married, it's a responsibility. Because I was hearing from one person, Prabhuji, tang aa gaya hu main. I'm tired of my wife and kids. Le lo, mujhe bhi le lo. Aapke paas aur ek set hai kapde ka? So one thing you have to understand, that it is adharma. Please understand. When we have a family and you give a family, it is adharma. Because in the Vivaha Yajna, there is an oath that is taken by both husband and wife. Yes. That they will be together and live together in service of the Lord. The mantras is just chanted, that's what it means. We'll live together, stay together, and serve the Lord together, and beget a very nice progeny which will serve the Lord. So that is the oath that is taken. So we cannot quit the house just like that. And people who quit the house out of frustration, such people cannot be renunciant, not possible. Renunciation means having a higher goal in life, not because of frustration. Yes, a person who gets frustrated and becomes a renunciant, what is the guarantee he'll not get frustrated in the renounced order of life? Then he'll become a Dongi Baba. Yes, doing all nonsense. Then he'll have option of both. Ye bhi maza lo aur wahan ka bhi maza lo. Alone also at the same time he can live a life of a grahastha also. Grah maybe also. So in this way, one thing is very clear, that we shouldn't have tension. My husband will become a sannyasi and my wife will become a sannyasini. Sannyasini is not allowed at all. Sannyasi is still possible. But then in the age of Kali, it is not recommended. It is not recommended. It is recommended that the family members stay together in the house and together they practice devotional service. And please don't come to me asking for this. Prabhuji, le lijiye hame andar. Yes, there is no space, sorry. There is no space. So basically the point is, we have to follow the Shastra, and Shastras say we cannot quit the home out of frustration. We have to do our duties, take care of the family, and make sure we practice bhakti. इतना भी घुस ना जाए फैमिली लाइफ में कि बस टेक केयर ही करते रहे पूरे लाइफ, टेक केयर ऑफ द फैमिली, टेक केयर ऑफ द फैमिली. Along with that, devotional service should be executed. It's like two tracks of the train. We have to take care of our responsibilities, and along with that, we have to practice bhakti. If bhakti is missing, the train will topple for sure one or the other time. Yes, it's not possible. One cannot remain in the material life for a long time and be happy. Not possible. Not possible. So this is the point, that devotion can be practiced anywhere and everywhere by anyone. You remember in the first, by the way, these photos are great personalities. So one on that side is Albert Ford, and he is the chairman of our temple of Vedic Planetarium, the biggest temple that is coming up in the headquarters of ISKCON in Navadvip, West Bengal. And it's huge. If I'm not wrong, it's like 350 feet height, and then the dome size, etc. So it is said that that's the biggest temple, and there will be 1,000 pujaris in the temple. The recruitment is going on. 1,000 pujaris in the temple, and a lot of wonderful structures. This time when we went, we saw the different puja rooms and different the wardrobe of our deities are so huge rooms. Because in ISKCON, our lordships are given the first priority. The best of the best clothes are put, and we have fashion designers to design their clothes. Now we just don't go by and here and there. We have fashion designers, and on special occasions we have special dresses. Sometimes there is something called as flower dress, where flowers are stuck on the dress, and beautiful flower dress is made. Devotees slog so much to give pleasure to the Lord. So in this way, he's that chairman, and he and his good wife, they're practicing bhakti so wonderfully, and he's Mafat Lal and his family, his wife. And there's so many others. We just got these two photos here. There's so many others who are practicing devotional service. All your mentors who are there, all your group admins who are acting as your mentors, look at them. They are married, they're having kids, and they're practicing bhakti so nicely. And they're taking care of you all also. Initially, when we are new in bhakti, we are almost like a small kid. Everything has to be taught. Everything. And our mentors take care that they teach everything to us. They take that pain. Last few slides. Let's revisit the needs that we spoke about in the first session. So to maintain the body and family, which need this is? Physical, psychological, emotional, spiritual. Physical, yes. So for that, we have to earn a livelihood. Satisfaction of mind. Psychological, yes. Emotional. So we have to work according to our nature to satisfy the mind, not to impress people. Handling pressure and stress. Okay. So that's again on the psychological platform. So people do meditation for that. Maintaining healthy relations, emotional need. So basically, this is a tip. It is a very important practical tip. Where whoever is feeling that the family life is not going well, please analyze if we have got a proper service mode. Are we in the mood to serve the other partner or the other members in the family. If that is not there, this is not possible. Healthy relationship in the family is not possible. More we expect from people that they should do for me, we cannot be happy. But more we do for others, we will see maybe with time they will change and there will be a lot of harmony in the family. That this is a very, very Shastric point that is mentioned. And needs of soul, spiritual need, devotion to God. So this is the point. To maintain a healthy balance of all this is very, very important. We cannot play with it. Especially when it comes to needs of the soul, spiritual life, we cannot play with it. So what we'll do now is we'll have a short group discussion like we had last time. So you all the mentors can come and then form your groups like last time wherever you were and sit in circles fast. Same groups like last time. And the ones who don't have groups, you can stand behind and you can join any group, whichever you like. Where are the group mentors? Come fast. So here Balaji Prabhu, Suresh Prabhu and Mataji here in between. Deepak Prashant Prabhu, come here first. Group. Okay, please sit. Make a group. Sit, sit, sit. Okay. So there, Suresh Prabhu's group. Where is Suresh Prabhu? Oh. Suresh Prabhu's group can make a circle there. Yes, Rashmi Mataji and Sabrish Prabhu, make a group there. Sit down. Make a group. Circle. Yes. Harish Prabhu, you can make a circle there and sit wherever you are. Krishna Mohan Prabhu, please make a circle there. Okay, everyone settled. Okay, the ones who are online, you can post here in the chat box. Okay, done, everyone? Everyone got your groups? The ones who don't have any groups, sit in any group, wherever you find. No problem. Okay. So now it's a very simple topic to discuss. It's 7:34. 10 minutes are there with you all to discuss this. List the major hurdles for practicing devotion. So these are the three. Chanting daily. What are the different hurdles that you find in your life? Attending programs, our weekly satsang, reading Bhagavad Gita daily. So what are the different problems that we face in our day-to-day life? So this is the point. So I request all of you, everyone can make some points and you will see, especially this topic is given so that you understand you're not alien. Everyone faces the same problem. Yes. So please start discussing one point you all can tell, what all problems, what are the hurdles for doing these things. So what are the hurdles, come when you want to chant and you'll find some obstacles here and there. For attending programs, you want to start from your house and come to IBC Panatur and there's some hurdles. What are those? Reading Bhagavad Gita daily, what are the hurdles? Please start discussing. Your time starts now. Okay, so here Anita Mataji says the mind is disturbed with stress. Okay. Okay. Others can also post. Sitting for a long time is a problem. Prashanti Mataji is saying. Okay, agree. When I do chanting, lots of thoughts come in my mind. Okay, mind goes uncontrolled. Physical pain in the body, I see. Okay. What about others? Schedule of children. Yes, schedule of children and household work. True, true. Lack of discipline. Traveling with a toddler. Yes, that also makes a lot of difference. I thought I'll read in the morning and evening. I thought I need to take bath and all. Yes, this again a mind trick. Mind will tell you not taken bath, you're not done this, you're not done that. Mind will go away and we will come to know after some time. True, true, true. Mind is a big hurdle. Yeah, we are not serious about chanting. So anything and everything becomes a mind block or an obstacle. Anything else? Wanting to be perfect in practice, and when we know we aren't perfect, we procrastinate. Yeah, that is also there. Where we think that we can perfectly do it, but then somehow we end up not doing it. It becomes difficult. True. Lack of discipline and tight work schedules. Yeah, that's a big obstacle. Mind is an obstacle. Yes. Reading any book without any distraction is a challenge. So keep losing track of previous chapter. This is also there. When we read and the previous thing, if you don't remember, we start feeling that what is the use of continuing? So we forget, or we are like, okay, leave it. Being only one in the family trying to practice bhakti, that's a big obstacle. Yeah. So I have to work around others' schedules and be available for family when they need it. True, true. Cannot put phone on silent as kids are out on school, and that's a distraction. Yes, that's a big distraction. Phones ringing here and there. It's a big distraction. Unorganized lifestyle. Very true. Very true. Now, when you don't organize our life properly, oh, it's a big distraction. It's a big distraction. Anything else? Anyone? Mindset needs to be changed. Yeah, mind is a big obstacle, so we have to somehow transform it. Also, since we don't understand, ignorance takes on ride. Yeah, ignorance is an obstacle because when we don't have knowledge of Shastra, true knowledge, now we get swayed, unfortunately. Yes. Pratibha Mataji is giving a solution. Make it as a regular practice. Yes. Come what may, we should do it. Yes, agree.
Basically,
Feeling sleepy. Yes, whenever we do any spiritual activity, Nidra Devi is very much blessing all of us. She'll be very happy with all of us. Now it is said that in Ramayana, when Kumbhakarna was killed by Ram, so at that time, Nidra Devi came running, saying, I had only one disciple, and then you killed him also. Now who will follow me? So that time Lord Ram said that wherever Krishna Katha, Ram Katha is going on, you will get many, many disciples. So, whenever we do any spiritual activity, we have a lot of blessings of Nidra Devi. We need someone to push us to do chanting on a regular basis. Yes. And we are fortunate that we have our mentors who help us to do this, who help us to go on and on and on in our spiritual life. Time management. Time management is such a big thing. Somehow we give priority to so many other things, but we don't give priority to Krishna. And that makes a lot of difference. True, true. Time management, yes. Race of thoughts in the mind. Agree? Yes. Others can also post. So, what are the obstacles when it comes to chanting, coming to satsang, and reading Bhagavad Gita daily? Also, I would request all the ones who are close by, please don't miss the physical sessions. You can see on the screen so many devotees are here, almost 70 devotees I can see here. So it's a nice way to progress in the path of bhakti when you're physically present in the class and interact with others and have kirtan prasad together. It gives a lot of booster.
This is for all of us. If we see someone, the person is like, even though small for us, we say very thankful, say thank you, sir, thank you, sir. The more must even word to us. That should be our first priority to say thank you and to get this big thank you. Because generally, somebody is very thankful to you. Because that is something like but this one is just
Okay. Last 2 minutes. Last 2 minutes for everyone. Please wind up.
keeping this as a second.
Laziness is a problem, yes, and being judged for following the path of bhakti unknowingly makes me go back to my old routine. Actually, the solution for this is association of devotees. That is missing. So association is very, very important. If that is there, then things will work, you know. Okay, can we share some points now? Yes? Can we start from that group which is done? 2 points. Maybe Bhavana Mataji can speak. 2 points, any 2 points from your group you can share. Any obstacle. Mood is not there. Yes, I don't have proper mood, so I'll not chant today. No, that I got it. Second, monotonous. Yes, it becomes monotonous after some time. अरे same mantra. थोड़ा change कर देते. थोड़ा हरे पहले डाल देंगे, राम पहले डाल देंगे. Same mantra, same people, same tilak, same everything is same. That's true. Monotonous. Okay. Yes, from that group, 2 points. Harish Prabhu, Krishna Mohan Prabhu, 2 points.
Prabhuji, sleep.
Sleep, huh? Oh.
Especially when you get up at 3:30 in the morning, 4.
That is still okay. That's still okay. But after getting up at 9 o'clock in the morning, still when someone sleeps, it's a big thing. Sleep, yeah, sleep is there.
So other point which came up is for reading of procrastination.
हाँ कल करते हैं
आज करें so
हाँ. Yes, keep procrastinating later. No, we'll do it later. Tomorrow, and tomorrow never comes. Yes. And have you noticed, everyone please hear, have you noticed? Whenever we want to do some spiritual activity, then the mind will procrastinate. But when you want to do sense gratification, yes, immediately now, abhi karenge. तो तभी वो फिर then no that particular thing works that कल करो सो आज करो सो अब. For spiritual life, no, आज करो सो परसों and उसके बाद तरसो.
परसों they will tell.
Yes. Okay, 2 points from here.
So probably one of the points was the priority is not chanting or attending.
हाँ, priority नहीं, मतलब जब भी मन करे, when we are complete distress, कुछ दिख नहीं रहा है, कुछ काम धंधा है नहीं करने को, at that time we are like थोड़ा chanting कर लेते हैं. Yes. Priority is no, first priority should be given to Krishna consciousness. See, there's a permanent investment we're doing, right? But somehow the other priority is not given. So day you decide that early morning you'll start your day with chanting, provided you don't have a night shift. That is basically talking. That will talk about your sincerity and your seriousness. So first priority is chanting. That's how we should start our day with. Yes. Yes, and what else?
The second one is family responsibilities, job, work.
This I cannot comment. Yes, one devotee was saying, Prabhuji, मैं chant करना बैठता हूँ and my daughter goes and she attends nature call and she calls, Papa, help me. Yes, then I have to go and then whatever.
Prabhuji also has a very interesting mind trick actually. So he does chanting on smaller beats. So it's like if you do 27 instead of 108, the number is not daunting enough. So he brings 27 multiple rounds of 27.
But those are kids' beats, no? Don't. Those are kids' speeds. We cannot use that. Okay, that's nice. And yes, here, Supriya Mataji, Deepak Prashant Prabhu's group. Someone else can speak. Any 2 points.
So one for chanting, one of the things which was for this time management and willingness to do, and finally one thing I personally had.
Regarding time management, I would like to tell here. So it's not that we don't have time. What we lack is taste. Yes. Like for example, when a person gets to know that his health is going down, somehow he'll take out time and go out and jog or do some yoga asanas or go for gym or whatever it is. Time aa jayega tabhi. Big shots, big business giants. Somehow they take out time, to jog and go around. How? How is it possible? That is the urgency factor that they feel. Similarly, when it comes to us, if we understand that how urgent it is to take up the spiritual life very seriously, we'll be able to take it very nicely, do it every single day, or it's very difficult. If we feel that anyways this is optional, aise hi kar rahe time pass ke liye, it will not work. But the day we understand that this is only the saving grace after some time or towards the end of life, we'll be able to take it seriously, or else it's very difficult. One thing we have to remember, that nothing is going to help us at the time of death. It's only chanting. Only spiritual activities will help us, nothing else. Yes, urgency. Yes.
One more thing for reading Bhagavad Gita, like assuming that it is difficult to understand if we read personally.
Yes. So when we read personally, it might become difficult. It might go a bit boring. Yes, because we don't have taste. It's all about lack of taste. It's not lack of time. It's lack of taste. The day we attain some taste in chanting, reading, hearing, we cannot stop. In Jagannath Puri, we had gone to a place called Siddha Bakul. There's a tree, a Bakul tree. So under that, one devotee will sit and chant. His name is Haridas Thakur. He was chanting 500 years back. He would chant 192 rounds every day. 192. How much time it will take to chant 192 rounds? 24 hours. Isko kehte taste. Yes. Every day. Yes, every day 192 rounds.
Not on small beats.
Not on small beats. Yes, 192 rounds. Amazing. So it's all about taste. It's all about taste. And the day we attain that taste, like for example, watching movies, the ones who are addicted to all this, or watching football match. Football matches happen in the midnight. They have to get up in the middle of the night to watch. One of my friends would do that. Never he would get up early in the morning. Just to watch football match, he'll put an alarm at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, get up, watch and sleep after that. Why? Taste is there. So taste should be there, and the taste we can cultivate by regular practice. So I request all of you here. So today is the final session of level 1 Gita course. So on this day, I request all of you. It's a request to all of you that please make sure we do a regular practice by force. We have to force the mind, or else it's very difficult to continue. Yes. No one spoke about satsang, coming to satsang. You have some points on that? 2 points, can you say?
Basically, most of them cover the similar point. What is most important is the ignorance, where we don't know the knowledge that this is the ultimate thing. Because of the ignorance, we take it for granted.
Yes.
That is the one main point in this meeting.
So philosophical understanding is very important. We cannot go emotional all the time. Yes, philosophical understanding is very important. What are we doing and why are we doing? Both the answers we should know. What are we doing and why are we doing it? Yes.
And second is for reading, people felt like Sanskrit needs some this one, and understand it's becoming slightly difficult.
Baba, I've recorded so many videos. Watch that, no? My throat was paining when I was recording those videos. 500 videos are published on every shloka of Gita. Only 3 more chapters are remaining to record. Yes, please hear that. And also Prabhupada's Bhagavad Gita as it is. We have it, translation, we have purports. So basically, we don't have taste. This is the point. So we have a number of reasons to give. Yes, yeah. We don't have gratitude. That's also there. We don't have gratitude. Anyways, there'll be a long list, to go on speaking. So last few points before we end the session, I would like to make some. Oh, sorry. Can you turn this camera here? No, it's not proper. So it's very important to balance all the aspects of life, as we said. So in this particular context, satsang becomes very, very important. Some of us might say that, okay, I've got beads, I've got Bhagavad Gita, I've got these recorded sessions, but it doesn't work. As you all know, so see, all the things that you all spoke, it's mostly related to the taste, mostly related to the mind. Mind will not allow. But like this, when we come together and have group discussions, speak out what all problems we have and understand what others are facing, automatically we can overcome all this very easily, very, very easily. So satsang becomes very, very important, very, very important. So the practical tip of the day is this, that we have to come together. So these weekend sessions are like the booster injection for the entire week. Please understand. Obviously, with time you'll understand. No, all of you have just started. So with time you'll understand. And you'll start valuing the satsang so much, the devotee association so much. There'll be a time when you cannot live without devotee association. Not possible. At least, when I think about not having a devotee association, I cannot digest that fact. Wherever we go, we want the devotee association. Without that, life is zero. So this is a very, very important thing. Yes. So I request all of you, please make sure be regular for the sessions. So today we are ending level 1 Gita course, and we are starting the advanced sessions from next Saturday onwards. So we're shifting our day from Sunday to Saturday due to some logistic issues. So I request all of you that please make sure you're there. And many people have requested to prepone the timing so that you all can reach early the home. So we have preponed it to 5:30. Yes, taking care, because many females are coming individually. So we thought for their safety, we'll shift a bit, right? Maybe just 1 hour, that's it. So please make sure you're there for these sessions. And these sessions we'll be going deeper and deeper into the aspects of spiritual life, especially Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. And these sessions you will see that how it will help you to grow, in Krishna consciousness. Till now you are hearing. Now in these sessions there'll be, activities like this, where you have to speak your understanding, in the group itself. So we'll be doing all this from the next Saturday. How many of us will be able to make it for Saturday evenings? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Same time, here only it will happen. Okay, so thank you very much. So we'll do a 1 round of chanting and end for today's session. Please sit in circles. Oh, sorry. Yes, questions. Yeah, it's there. Playlist will circulate it. Ask your mentor. They'll circulate the playlist. Please sit in circles. Okay, any questions? Anyone else has any question? एकदम clear है, पूरा session एकदम clear था. I am the best teacher, it means. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's sit in circles and chant. Please close your eyes, everyone. I would request, please have your personal beads. That will be very nice. Please close your eyes. After the entire week of our material struggle, we get this one great opportunity to come together and chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And I'm sure all of you might have already noticed that when we sit together and chant, there's a different bliss altogether, and our focus is more. And trust me, after a lot of observation and experience, I'm saying this: such opportunities will not last long, because we might shift, or the devotees might shift, or we might suspend the sessions for some or the other reason. Whatever, anything can happen. So whenever we get this opportunity to chant together, please make sure that you give your best shot. You tell your mind for next 10 minutes, please allow me to hear the mantra carefully. So when you chant, you just hear. No need to imagine anything. Try your best to hear at least one Mahamantra clearly, the entire Mahamantra clearly. And whenever you're not able to hear, your mind is distracting too much, just pray to Krishna that, oh Krishna, I'm not able to focus. This mind is your energy. Please control this mind. Please help me, O Lord. Please give me your remembrance. Please beg at that time, and you'll see the miracle. You'll be back, you'll be able to focus. So for next 10 minutes, it's only you and Krishna, and no one else in between. Please repeat. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda